Good evening, everybody. Friday night in Japan. It's actually more rainy outside right now than it is in my opening scene here. It's coming down really hard, bunch of lightning and stuff again. We've been getting a lot of lightning storms the last few weeks, especially the last couple days. Just like constant thunder and lightning. It's been kind of cool. Some of them been shaking the whole house though. Yuki came home all wet. She just from walking from our car to the driveway, she got totally soaked, so she's having a bath right now and chilling out. It's Friday night. I just got done with a really long week of work, so I'm ready to unwind with some World of Warcraft here. Haven't been playing much this week. I've been checking in, doing some banking and stuff like that, trying to make some money on the auction house, and that's about it. We got a bunch of stuff going on this weekend though. We're going to be starting some new series. We've got actually, I think, 5 new characters launching this week. All the stuff I've been working on in the background now is kind of getting ready to go. So yeah, come on in and join me. Alrighty, getting going here. I saw Maple Moose in the chat. Thanks, man. I appreciate the sub, and it's nice to see you again, dude. It's been a while. He's one of our original LFG members there, so it's cool to see him around. I wish I had all the time that I did earlier in the year. I used to be able to stream every single day without fail, but yeah, the job I have right now, it just doesn't permit it. I come home pretty exhausted. Like, we've got a really busy month too. I'm going to Tokyo Game Show for it was going to be 3 days, but now it's going to be 4 days because I've got another meeting on the weekend as well after that. And then we've got a trip planned the next week after that. So we've got a bunch of events for work and just our own events too. But yeah, it's a totally different lifestyle, that's for sure, being out of the house all the time. But yeah, we've got a 3-day weekend right now, so I'm really happy to be home for 3 days. We're going to do USJ tomorrow, Universal Studios Japan, for those who don't know. Going to go see the One Piece live action show. But before that, we're going to be playing some WoW. Let's see what we're getting up to here tonight. As it says, I am here to see the tree. I really haven't experienced that much at Tildrassil. I've been going there a little bit on my rogue to pick up some alchemy mats and things like that, but never really played through the starting area of the Night Elf area. This character is one of many that we're going to be working on here. I did a video probably a few weeks back now that I haven't released yet. That is basically my 3-year plan for the next 3 years of the channel. I plotted everything out. I made all the characters. I decided on all the series names and everything. So now all this really left is I just have to actually sit down and play them. So that's the cool part, though. So yeah, we are going to start launching those. This one here is called Tanks and Heals. It's just kind of focusing on those 2 classes that I guess like every group should have, and everybody gets a group really easy with. I actually am playing one of each race and each class aside from Paladin in Classic. These aren't characters that are going to be ready for the release of Burning Crusade. These are going to be characters that are like worked on over the next 3 years. Probably for Burning Crusade release, like I'll have the rogue ready and hopefully somebody on the horde side too, probably my mage. But yeah, it's going to be a long journey, but I've got it all mapped out. So yeah, we have two different series that I'm going to be launching this week. We've got Tanks and Heals where we're doing a warrior and a priest, and then I've got the Leftovers, which I called the Leftovers because after I was plotting everything out and figuring out all the different races and classes that I need for Classic and for Retail, when I got to the Classic side, there was two race slash classes that I hadn't made. I didn't really have an idea for. You might say I wasn't as excited for them as some of the other ones, but after I made the opening graphics, which I've got everything done for all the series now, I did get a little bit more excited. I started shipping them some gear and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna get going here. Let's get into the studio here. Haven't done a weekday stream this week at all. I think the last time I was on was Sunday, probably. Wait till you see the fireworks show. The Banshee Queen holds. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm well aware of the fireworks show. I'm okay with the fireworks show on that front. I'm not okay with the Undercity being gone though. It really pisses me off. I don't know. Maybe after I play through this starting zone, maybe I'll have some feelings about Tildrasil too. But right now, it's kind of just like a zone that I've wandered around a little bit and not really known where I was going. So maybe today we'll build some connection that we can have broken down by the Banshee Queen. I do hope they bring those zones back at some point, even if it's just like a burned out husk. I know you can kind of travel back in time and see like older versions of them, but I do think that like every race in the game should have their home city, even like the Volpera and all the allied races and stuff. So yeah, one reason I really need to get this playthrough going on is because I actually mailed myself some gear, and I thought I was going to get this character sooner, and I think the mail is about to probably expire in about another week or so. So if anything else, I just need to get in game and actually record the opening and get my stuff out of the mail so it doesn't disappear. I think I'm probably gonna. I got some really good shoulders, but I think I'm gonna end up sending them to my hunter because he probably deserves them more. He hasn't been getting any attention recently. But yeah, as you can see on our main page here, you know, we've got our 32 rogue that's about to hit 33. These guys have kind of been on vacation, but they are covered. This is my off-stream mage. This is just my mage that I play for fun when I feel like I can't handle talking to the camera and just want to go into like a corner and hide. He's at 14. We've got a couple bankers here for the Horde Alliance. Got our one we're playing tonight. We might actually get to the other side of this playthrough tonight. I might just do a short episode, do 1 hour of this, and then 1 hour on my priest as well. I've never played a priest ever, so this is a character from the leftovers because I don't know. I don't know too much about shamans in classic. I think orcs in classic, I don't like their posture. Like I like the Magar orcs, the way they stand up straight. I'm not a big fan of the old orc character models, so I think that's why I was not as excited about it. And then I said I'd never do it, but I have to. I think the only way that I've actually started to get excited for this playthrough is because I made him a little evil bastard. That's kind of the headcanon around that. I've made the openings for this guy too, and I made him look really evil and stuff. Warlock does seem like it'll be a lot of fun. I played one to retail now up to about 50 or so, but I've never played one in classic, so I'm kind of excited about that. But yeah, that's what we got going on for the weekend. So tonight we are going to be on the tank, and we're gonna see the tree, and we're gonna open our mailbox. Those are the two big things that we need to do today. Healing in class is fun and the priest. Yeah, shaman. I don't know what I like. I know they can heal and stuff, but I think I wanna be one of the more damagey shamans. If I can just make him play like a mage, I'll be happy. It's probably a lack of knowledge that makes me not too excited about him. Oh, gotta turn on our music here. Hold on. I messed this up on another character too.
Ashenvale Forest.
Get in this other big camera here.
The invasion of the Burning Legion shattered the tranquility of their ancient civilization. Led by the Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage and the priestess Tyrande Whisperwind, the
missed a little bit, not too much.
Rose to challenge the demonic onslaught. Though victorious, the Night Elves were forced to sacrifice their cherished immortality and watch their beloved forests burn. Seeking to regain their immortality, a number of wayward druids conspired to plant a special tree that would link their spirits to the eternal world. Despite Malfurion's warnings that nature would never bless such a selfish act, the druids planted the great tree Teldrassil off the stormy coasts of northern Kalimdor. Within the twilight boughs of the colossal tree, the wondrous city of Darnassus took root. However, the great tree was not consecrated with nature's blessing, and soon fell prey to the corruption of the burning legion. Now the wildlife, and even the limbs of the great tree itself, are tainted by a growing darkness. As one of the few night elves still left in the world, it is your sworn duty to defend Darnassus and the wild children of nature against the Legion's encroaching corruption.
Alrighty, so yeah, we missed a little bit of it, but I think we got the gist of it. It looks like my UI is partially set up already, which is good. I think I'm just loading like a different profile. Yeah, it's probably my rogue profile, so hopefully we can just pretty much use that. I don't want to really spend a lot of time setting up a bunch of stuff. It's been a long time since I've played a warrior in Classic. I played a Tauren warrior in Classic to probably level 20 or so, and never got past that. I did like the Malgor starting area, and yeah, never really made it much further. So don't really remember much of playing a warrior aside from pressing the shout button quite a bit. But the whole night elf thing is pretty much new to me, 100%. I did do one night of a night elf with Yuki when she rolled her hunter. I basically just followed her around in this starting zone for probably about an hour or so, but I wouldn't really count that. I have been reading a lot of the books right now. Just started another one this week, War Crimes, the Garrosh Hellscream trial. So I'm getting a lot more familiar with the lore and the characters, so I do know a lot more of like the Night Elf lore. I read the Stormrage book last month, so got brushed up on my my Night Elf politics and all that stuff. So yeah, I feel probably I can enjoy the area a little bit more. But yeah, I will be looking up and expecting it to burst into flames at any point here. So I've never done these quests before. It's weird, I never went through the starting zone in Classic. Vanilla, that is.
My purpose in Shadowglen is to ensure that the balance of nature is maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy.
Yeah, I think I'm about 9 chapters in right now. They're doing all the testimony and stuff. I think I thought it was cool the way they used the bronze dragonflight to look at the events of the past. It kind of makes the trial like more exciting. But the books have been really good for filling in all the blanks in between the expansions, because like I've consistently missed like all pre-patch and mid-patch, and you know, like the content that drops after the expansion comes out. So the books have been doing a really good job of filling me in on all of that stuff. They actually they refer back to a lot of the other books too, so it really does pay off to go through them all. I think I'm getting a lot more out of the game. I'd say I'm probably over halfway done with them. I have a lot of the old ones left that I actually have sitting in my closet still, the paperback versions of. I need to read like the War of the Ancients and all those. I mean, I know the general outline of everything that goes on in those books, but it would be cool to kind of go through them again. They're probably a little bit later on the list. I kind of want to get the more current stuff done first. I'm doing the one after this. I already have the next one picked out. It's which one? The pre-Shadowlands book. I'm gonna do that one after War Crimes. Alright, so I guess we just go bashing on some Night Sabers here. I need to find a mailbox though, because okay, I still do have mail from Stabby Peon and Banker Grim. He's my dwarf banker. Let me get this to the middle here. Yeah, they have like about, I think, a 1-month timer on mail, which is kind of scary because I can't remember exactly when I started shipping myself gear for these playthroughs. These are all part of this that big playthrough that I'm doing for every class and race. So once I plotted that all out, and that's been over a month ago now that I got everything figured out for retail and for classic both. I literally have characters made for every expansion waiting on the start screen. The only ones that I don't have made are some of the allied races that are you know, not unlocked for me yet. So I've got placeholders in there for those. But yeah, I kind of no, we don't want to join. This is Oblivion. This is not Elder Scrolls, buddy. Yuki, I thought you were in the bath. Go get a bath. Yuki just walked by. She got like totally drenched in the rain, and then she's just been like hanging out. She was supposed to be like getting a bath already and getting relaxed, and she was just walking around still in her normal clothes. So I don't know what she's doing.
Greeting. I cannot
She's trying to catch a cold is what she's probably doing.
Even within cold stone
Is there a
walls
mailbox
such as
around
the
here?
ones that
I
shelter
don't know
this
my way
town,
around this
one
part.
may find tranquility and peace. In fact, you may
Oh,
find
next
them
town has a
everywhere you
mailbox?
are.
Okay.
Simply look inside yourself for such balance.
Yeah, I know the next town a little bit better. Well, not town, but like the main city of Darnassus, just because I've gone there quite a bit on my rogue. A lot of the higher level alchemy recipes and stuff were in there, and I've got my alchemy up around like 200 something, so been hanging out in Darnassus doing that. I've got the flight path and stuff, so I kind of know my way around that city a bit, but I am a total noob around here. I do know that I can jump off of this though, because me and Yuki jumped off the one night that she started. So let's take the shortcut. Okay, that was a little closer than I expected. Would have been funny if that was my first death. Yeah, channel has been very inactive over this part of September here. I've really only been able to stream on the weekends. I've gotten like 1 or 2 weeknight streams in, but it's just too hard. I'm the environment lead, and we're really trying to figure out a lot of stuff. We have 2 different teams, one in Osaka and one in Tokyo, and we're at a point where we're making a lot of decisions and stuff, and it takes a lot out of me. So by the time I get done with meetings and stuff, I'm just exhausted. Could probably hide my... I don't need a combo bar here. I don't want to mess up my rogue one though. I'm going to leave that on for now, but I'm going to figure out a way to take that off later. Guess it doesn't hurt to have it there, but... Let's see, what do we got here? We've got Heroic Strike. Actually, don't even know what that is. Okay, let me find where my other hot bars are. Okay, we turn all these on. Let's see, do I not have bartender on? Probably have to edit this part out of the real video. I'm really behind on my video uploads too. I think like the last 2 weeks of LFG dungeons and stuff I'm behind on. So this weekend, the 3-day weekend, I'm going to be getting a lot of stuff edited, a lot of thumbnails made, a lot of videos scheduled to go out throughout the week when I get busy. So hopefully we have a productive weekend here. Okay, I guess I can turn... That is not the one I'm looking for. Add-ons? No. Oh, I know what it is. I want the bartender bar. Okay, they're all here. I don't know why this stuff is here. This doesn't seem like my preset that I'm used to. Yeah, it's like it seems like an older version of my Rogue one that I have loaded up right now. Am I just spacing right now? I swear there's like a thing where I should be able to load a certain UI layout. What am I thinking of? Yeah, this is like all of this is not where I keep it usually. Okay, we're gonna have to play with Bartender and redo it, I guess. I don't think I can find a way to load the one I have. Unlock everything. Put like one up here. R6, we'll put a little bit bigger, and I think we'll put 12 buttons, but we'll do 3 rolls. Okay, so for now I'm just going to start binding everything up here. Hopefully this isn't messing up my rogue preset. Okay, we'll just take things as we go, I guess. Shadow meld. Okay, I'll put that down here. With Spirit. Yeah, I've never played a Night Elf in Classics, so I do like the way armor looks on him, though. I think that's one of the big reasons why I wanted to pick a Night Elf as the tank for the Classic series. Okay, well for now let's get... Okay, this guy needs the... Okay, I'm gonna turn off guild invites until we get invited to my own guild here. I hate people that just sit in the zone and spam that. It's super annoying. Let's see, guild... Block guild invites. Now I just have to remember to turn that off when I join my actual guild. I don't even have a swing timer. I need to get a swing timer. The main swing timer has been bugged out on me ever since I've downloaded it. I cannot get the one that everybody uses to work online. Not sure why. It just does not load for me. I've tried uninstalling it and reinstalling it. I would like to use it though, because the pictures of it look nice. Yeah, as I said, this one I'm probably going to do about an hour on this guy, get to the mailbox, get the stuff out of the mailbox, and then probably do an hour on the other character for this playthrough. So, we're going to kick this one off today. I think I'm going to kick the Leftover series off tomorrow, which will be Shami and Warlock. And then we'll have all our characters rolled. It's weird because there's 9 classes but only 8 races, so that left one, but it worked out fine because
Thank goodness
I decided not to play a paladin in Classic Vanilla. I saved the paladin for Burning Crusade, so as soon as Burning Crusade launches, I will roll a paladin and a Draenei Shaman as well. So we'll double up on Shaman there, but I've never seen the Draenei starting area, so
and see what business she tends to in our grove.
Little by little, we will see
One of the
everything.
sentinels reported seeing her to the southwest of Aldrassil.
Okay, we're gonna put our damage meter over there. Drop that. I cannot even remember what I sent this character. I remember the shoulders were really good though, and they were like kind of too good. They were leather shoulders, but they would be much better for my hunter, I think. So I don't want to forget about him.
Not enough rage.
Yeah, I think we're going to be doing some LFG episodes this weekend too. I'm still trying to plan out everything with everybody. We have the Horde one kicking off as well. I'm finally going to be playing a Tauren for that. Get my Tauren in Classic. I do like Taurens a lot. I love Mulgore too. It's just been so long since I've seen that area. I've dropped in and out a couple times on my mage, just getting like the teleport there and stuff like that, but it's been a good probably 15-20 years since I've played through Mulgore. I like that zone though, it's nice and peaceful.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Okay, well, the journey has begun. 58 more to go, right?
Not enough rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage.
Yeah, I definitely need a swing timer.
Rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Bacon.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage.
Looks like the rain has stopped outside for the most part. Although the window is still really wet, so maybe it hasn't stopped. Can't hear it anymore though. Kind of worried because the Universal Studios Japan show that we're going to see tomorrow, it's a nighttime show. So
Not enough rage.
basically it's the same layout as like the Waterworld show in Hollywood. They have the same amphitheater there in Japan too. And they do Waterworld for most of the year there, but summertime at nighttime they still do it during the day, but they do Waterworld during the day, and then at nighttime it's the One Piece show, and it's based off the anime of One Piece. And every single year they have a brand new story. We've gone to it I think three years in a row. This will be the 4th year in a row, and it's really, really cool. It's, I mean, the stories, they're not quite like manga level stories. They're kind of like your average B tier filler episode plots, but they put a lot of effort into it. The costumes are really good. Like last year, they probably had a good 40 characters in costume. They have all the voices done by the original cast. They kind of just lip sync it. There's no way that sells for 2 gold. Don't lie to me, Auctionator. Starting to get some gold going on my Alliance side. I've been selling all the first aid books that they sell in Hammerfall. I think it's Hammerfall, the one in Arathi Highlands. I've been selling those, buying them and reselling them, and then just porting back. And this week I've made like 30 something gold off of it. Oh, we don't need any more of these. We just need a boar. Anime? One Piece. How's it going, GM? Got Moose in the chat here. He's hanging out.
A friend of mine named Ivory usually visits me at the same time every day. The strange thing is that
Yeah,
he
we're
hasn't
going
been
to
back today at all.
Universal
He's
Studios
several
Japan
hours late,
tomorrow.
in fact.
They do the One
I
Piece
admit
show
I am a little worried, adventurer.
every
Ivory
year.
spends
It's
lot
a
of
different
time
different
over by
story
the
every
cave to
year.
the north,
They put a lot of
and
effort
I'm
into
sure
it.
you know how dangerous it is there. Spiders everywhere.
But it does look
If
like
you
it's going to
happen be
rain.
going that
We
way,
had
though,
one One
will you
Piece
keep an eye
show
out for him?
get rained out and lightninged out. We got stuck in the amphitheater, and they had Luffy come out, talk to Shanks, and like they did that opening scene, you know, where Luffy's a little boy and Shanks puts the hat on his head and tells him to come give his hat back someday. And they did that scene live action, and then like the lightning cracked and they all ran off stage, and then the announcement started about lightning warnings, and we got stuck in the amphitheater for a good hour or so until they finally said it was canceled for the night, which sucked. So yeah, actually that year we went to it, but we didn't go to it. We didn't get to see the actual show that year because it got rained out. We got our money back, but it's you got to get tickets in advance for it. The second year we went to the show, but we also went to the Sanji restaurant. They have a restaurant they do every year that pops up just for that. It's in like one of the restaurant buildings, but they have a whole dinner show that plays out while you're eating and stuff, and all the cast comes up and interacts with you. That one, the story is different every single year too. Luffy came up and was like trying to steal food off of my plate and stuff. It was really cool. Got some really good pictures from that. Also use all of the original cast's voices for it. But we tried to get tickets for that one this year, and we couldn't get any. It was could not win. Japan, everything is kind of on the lottery system for tickets and stuff like that. So you pretty much try to get a ticket, and you know right away either you got it or you didn't get it, and you kind of just shit out of luck. Otherwise. Got some archery gloves, but I don't have a bow,
so. Me by a messenger from our warrior trainer, Alicia. It seems Alicia would have words with you when you have a moment. Read it and bring it to her afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, I actually know a lot about this area just from reading the books. Like, I know about, what's his name, what's the druid name? Fandragal, I think? The one that's in place of Malfurion in Classic. He's like trying to corrupt the tree. I'm guessing he's probably here at this time. I don't know if Malfurion's here. I guess Malfurion would probably be still asleep and stuck in the Emerald Dream, I would think. Not too sure. I'll have to check myself. So wait, we go from baby night sabers and boars to adult that quickly? It's quite a jump up here. Oh, passport, nice. Yeah, definitely. That stuff takes a while. I think it's only harder now too. I think you have to have like a real ID or something to get on an airplane now. Well, I don't know. I don't really know what goes on in America anymore. Less and less I know what's going on in America, I feel like. Okay, so let's go find ourselves some night sabers or thistleboars. I don't have a real ID. I wonder if they'll let me back into the country. I haven't been back for about 3 years. Last time I went is when me and Yuki went to go see Disneyland and stuff, but we were only there for a couple days. We couldn't really couldn't do more than that, unfortunately, and it's been too expensive ever since then to go. So I got to go on a Ubisoft trip for free, but only San Francisco for that one, so it was a work-only trip.
Not enough range.
Did get some In-N-Out though. Shocked to see how expensive In-N-Out is in San Francisco. It's like the menu prices just looked like wrong. It was like probably double the price of what it was in Los Angeles.
Not enough rage.
Right in Fisherman's Wharf there. I probably have another ability, huh? Do I need something to train? No, level 4. Oh, yeah, Battle Shout. I guess I don't really need to be shouting at my... I'm gonna get killed if I'm not careful here. Well, I can, like, already feel the difference, though. Like, compared to other, like, leveling the rogue and stuff. I know this is only the beginning of it, but I definitely do feel a little bit weaker. I remember feeling that way on the Tauren, too, back in the day when I went to, like, 20 or so. I remember you really feel like you're kind of living on it. A prayer during your auto attacks and stuff. You just have so much less to do than other classes that I'm usually play, so you stare at that health bar going down the whole time.
Not enough rage.
Not enough rage. I didn't know there was a voice line for that.
Rage.
You know what? I want to check something before I change things too much. Let's see. Let's look at that. I'm going to log out of this guy for 1 second. I just want to peek in on my rogue really quick and make sure that my UI isn't getting effed up, because I like where my UI is. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I still have a driver's license, but I can't remember when it expires. I know I got it renewed since I was in Japan. During Corona, I remember my license expired and I had no way to get back to renew it in time. So it actually expired all the way, and I had to take a small test and stuff on a trip that when I came back. Okay. Hey, you know what? It did mess it up. That's not good. Yeah, it took the E off of my Sinister Strikes. Oh, well, how do I make it not do that? Because that's kind of annoying. I do not want to mess up my UI. Bartender have different profiles? Oh, character-specific bindings. Okay. Okay. Will this save it now? Okay, I guess I just need to click that and redo all of it, or otherwise I'm going to be overwriting it. That's kind of scary. Oh. I know this is a Night Elf episode, but I need to check the price of something really quick, because I was waiting for some people to get some books off of the auction so I can put them up at a decent price. We'll be back to our warrior here in a minute. I just need to... As you can see, my inventory is overflowing with books right now. I'm slowly trickling them out. I was picking them up for like 20 silver to about 40 silver at the vendor, and then I've turned them over for about 3 gold at a time for a lot of them. I think people just don't want to have to run out there to train different bandages and stuff. Probably one of those things it'll work sometimes and other times it just won't sell. But I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth while I can. Otherwise, I'm gonna be out doing wild steel blooms again. Yeah, these ones it's been low. Usually it was around like 2 gold, but these guys have dropped the price down quite a bit. Yeah, and they're going up for more, so I'm just gonna hold on to these for now. I really want to put them up for that. So yeah, let's switch back. Get to that mailbox here. GM, have you rolled a character for your horde side? Because when you do, send me a picture of it. This weekend I need to, I don't need to have it done really by the time we start that one, but would be probably a good idea to get it done sooner than later. Otherwise I'll get busy next week. Bartender. Key bindings, character specific bindings. Okay. Where's my charge? That's when warrior starts to get fun, when you get charged. Until you have charge, there's nothing exciting going on at all. Running towards the enemy and smashing them always feels good. I like the animation or lack of animation. The sound it makes when you do your charge. I'm able to make rage potions now on my alchemist, but I think they're like level 25, so this guy's not going to be getting any of those for a while. Will be nice to have it though. I don't have much experience with these guys.
Not enough rage.
They must just be kind of night elf area only. I'm guessing there's some in Ashenvale and stuff, but I don't really remember seeing them too much.
Not enough rage.
I liked that in the Storm Rage book, they actually kind of explained away a little bit the why the Teldrassil is made up the way it is, and it has like, because when you think about it, it's like a big ass tree, right? But it's a big ass tree that has a bunch of other trees on it, and like apparently Malfurion and Tyrande, they like made it together over centuries or whatever, and made it in their own image of their love and stuff, and they made it put the trees where they did on purpose to like make the city look aesthetically pleasing and stuff. Like, oh, okay, that's somebody explaining away why the zone is set up the way it is in a book, but doing it in a pretty good way. They did it a lot more eloquently than I did, but I remember hearing it and thinking, okay, yeah, that kind of works. Definitely an after the fact type of lore adjustment there, but it worked.
Not enough rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage.
Yeah, I think I am actually going to have to launch a second YouTube channel for my playthroughs too, because I'm gonna be putting up some edited content, and I feel like that stuff is just gonna blend in with all the other stuff. So I'm gonna have like my more long form archival channel that I have now, but I'm also gonna have one that's a little bit more try to catch viewers and catch followers. Hopefully send them to the archival channel too to watch all the normal episodes full length, but for people with short attention span, kind of like a channel just for more clickable thumbnails and get rid of episode numbers and stuff so people don't feel intimidated by that. Probably longest video you'll probably find there will be like a 30-minute video. I do have a edited 2-hour video as an opener, but that series also is supposed to stay at around 30 minutes an episode just because it takes me so long to make them. I need to edit episode 2 of that, but that'll go up on the other channel. I'll probably also post it on the archival channel too, but I don't expect it to get a ton of views because I have so many live videos and regular uploads that go up that it's probably pretty hard to pick out which ones are actually the ones that had a lot of time spent on them. So maybe if I get lucky and get some people to look at the more algorithm friendly channel with short videos and edited content that's like right to the point, you know, skipping past all the intros. And I like my main shows, I like to have kind of a chill vibe and slowly get into it, you know, and just kind of enjoy the game myself. But it's not really that great for catching new viewers, it seems. So hopefully can make it kind of like the algorithm friendly that'll people with short attention spans can click, and hopefully we'll make some titles that are a little more digestible for the algorithm. And then if I can get people interested, I'm gonna really push the main channel, the archival channel, on people there too, because that's where all the full episodes go up. Like some channels, they break it between live channel and then the edited content, but I have all my live stuff just going to a live playlist and kind of hidden off the main page after the live is done, because I prefer people to see the one with like the intros cut out and stuff. When I say intros, I mean like the lead up when I'm getting the stream ready and stuff. All that stuff stays in on the live videos. That's before I make the thumbnail and get everything ready. But it's not the best way to watch, really, probably. We have breaks sometimes for the LFG streams when we're grabbing food and stuff, so if you want the more curated version, it's the one that goes up after the fact, if I'm not too busy, that is. I think I'm like 2 weeks behind right now.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage.
Okay, got that one done. I have not seen any mangy lightsabers yet. I need to find that. Where are my mangy lightsabers out there? Yeah, another thing that I'm going to be doing on that other channel, which it made me realize that it really should be a different channel rather than just something to try to catch more viewers on the archival channel. Still, the archival channel, I'm just going to put the channel I have now, I'm just going to put the word archive after it, because that'll have all the playlists and stuff, but like that is the main channel still. The other is just going to be kind of like try to attract, like, you know, like video games in the arcade and it's on attract mode, just showing you little clips and stuff. That's kind of going to be what the new channel is going to be. It's just going to be, I'm actually going to go back to, because, you know, I have all the archives for everything. Not only do I have it up on YouTube, but I actually purchased a hard drive, like a, what is it, like, I think like a 6 terabyte hard drive where I have all my episodes backed up. And I'm going to go back and, you know, like, we're on episode LFG, I think we're on episode 17 this weekend if we get an Alliance one in. And I'm gonna go back and do some edited versions of those that probably 90% of the video will be me just narrating what's going on as we quickly, you know, go through different quests and stuff like that. But then like leaving the audio in when people have interesting exchanges or something like that, so people can get to know the group members. But possibly even like 2 or 3 episodes might just all be in like one 20 to 30 minute video. You know, like maybe break like levels 1 to 15 or something into one small video. I'm probably going to do that with a lot of my series, to go back, and because it's not recycled content, it's more like repackaged, but hopefully repackaged in a way that the algorithm will actually recommend my channel to people that like World of Warcraft a little bit more. And then once they see that, I'm just gonna push the other channel really hard in opening credits and end credits for that, so hopefully can get people to come for the main show, which is the you know, full 2-hour 3-hour episodes and stuff. Me personally, I like long form content more than I like short form stuff. One, because I'm lazy to, when it's over in 10 minutes, then that means it's 10 minutes later I have to figure out something else to watch. I like to turn on a video and just like chill out for about 2 or 3 hours, or leave it on in the background or something. So that's still what I'm most into, and I'm going to continue doing what I'm most into. But if I do want to get up to reach the subscriber goal, then I probably do need to use another channel to bring more people to the main one. I got like a weird start on mine too, because not only had I never streamed before, but I was streaming a lot of games at the beginning. Like I would do World of Warcraft every single day consistently, but I also sprinkled in other games I was playing at the time. Like, you know, I had like a Hogwarts Legacy series that I did for quite a while. I had Monster Hunter. We did quite a few different ones. Disney Speedstorm, that got like no views at all. Nobody was interested in Disney Speedstorm, it seems like. Only Disney people. But yeah, like that probably wasn't the best, because it kind of confused YouTube on what my channel was. I since pulled away from doing that stuff. Like about 4 months ago or so, I just completely stopped doing non-World of Warcraft content. But it probably still had an impact on what YouTube thinks my channel is. So I'm hoping that if I have a second channel that's a fresh start and just kind of like edited, small, compact content, that can hopefully show up in some people's feeds, and then if they're into what I'm doing, maybe they'll click on the actual channel and see some of the good stuff there. They can watch the full episodes rather than just the abbreviated versions. I do think though, like the world in general is getting more people just don't have an attention span anymore. So I don't know, maybe only people in my age group that still watch full episodes, but that's what I like, so that's what I'm gonna make. I want to have the channel I want, but I also want to have success too, so I'm kind of greedy that way. We'll see if we can't do it better. Yeah, by the end of this week though, I think end of this 3-day weekend actually, I think I will have
You have proven your dedication
every single
to nature
classic
well.
character that I'll have
Young adventurer like yourself has a promising
for the next 3 years started, except for the Blood Elf and the Draenei when that comes out. As I said, I'm saving Paladin for the Blood Elf just because it makes sense, and there was 8 races, 9 classes, so it didn't really line up with a series. Okay, got level 4, and my bags are to the brim. That's one thing I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to send myself some bags. Maybe I'll get Villainous to make me some. I think he's got his tailor up pretty high.
I came to Shadowglen to observe the webwood spiders that dwell in the Shadow Thread Cave. They are cousin to a much smaller variety of spider. I believe the World Tree has had a profound effect on them, and I would like specimens to study to confirm this. First, I would like some of their venom. Gather webwood venom sacs from the spiders in and around the Shadow Thread
I was
Cave
pretty
to the north.
happy with how
I can then examine them for similarities with their
these
smaller
two
cousins
showed
from
up. I like the intros for those two. They turned out pretty good. Getting a lot better at prompting. The gnome one that we have is really cool too. I think probably my favorite is the troll one though. I just like the troll village area, so that one was tried to recreate that as best as I could.
Farewell.
Okay, we probably need to go up the tree and find the warrior trainer. Where is the warrior trainer? Simple sigil. Right click to read. I hope my sigil finds you well. Warrior, I write you because our people have a need for those strong with the blade. I swear, that's one of the things in Classic. I'm happy that they tried to use like a weathered page in the background, but the brown font on brown paper was just a poor choice. It's really hard to read. All caps doesn't help either, but would probably be manageable if it wasn't on a brown back. Let's see, okay. So this is the warrior trainer one. Aldrasail, the lower levels. I'm guessing, is this Aldrasail? Yeah, this is Aldrasail. Lower levels. Hunter trainer, druid trainer. Maybe it's down there. Yeah, probably too high, but we're gonna go to the top ones for the hell of it. Turn on Storm Grip. It's funny reading all the books and stuff. Like you see a lot of. I like the way it makes total sense too. Like I guess if you're a writer you have all these characters standing around in game that don't really have a backstory. They're just like the NPCs that give like one quest and that's about it. They like to work those ones into the story a lot. So like a lot of the times like characters that just kind of stand around and don't do much, but they've always been there since Classic. Like in the Jaina Proudmoore book that I finished last week, a bunch of like main characters end up or not main characters, but long-standing characters of the Alliance get killed in the mana bomb that Garrosh drops on Theramore. Like, what's his name? I think Marcus Johnson, the dude that's always at the gate of Stormwind with the standing in front of the statues. He has like the patrols that he does and stuff. His name came up and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's that guy. And then I checked in game and it is that guy, but I guess he ends up dying in Theramore. A bunch of other pretty high-ranking Alliance characters get taken out there. Of course, Ronin from the books, the old leader of the Kirin Tor, gets taken out. I knew he wasn't around anymore, but I actually didn't know that he died in the mana bomb. So I actually was kind of surprised as I was doing the audiobook for that one. Tracking boots, male. Okay. Some new legs here. I am at my limit of stuff. I should have sold. Let's see. Vendor. Oh, we still gotta find the warrior trainers. Maybe it's down here. No, Zachary. Today I'm actually losing. I've been losing this whole week, actually. I haven't had enough time to play World of Warcraft this week. And that's the pure definition of losing. Oh yeah, did we ever wear those? No? I think I wore it once. Let me show the camera here. We got our, we picked up some shirts here for the One Piece show tomorrow. She's got the same one too.
What's wrong with my hair?
What's it got? Oh, it's got this on the... Oh, nothing on the shoulder? I thought it had something on the shoulder. I'm imagining stuff. Oh yeah, it does have some. It has a skull on there. What a good wife. She's wearing the San Diego Padres hometown team. Even though she hasn't gotten to visit the home team town yet. That just looks like you're trying to show your ass, not that you're trying to show the... She's trying to show the San Diego on her shorts, but not that kind of stream, honey. Not that kind of stream. I have a job. You don't need to do that kind of stream. Yeah, she looks disappointed. Oh my god, the tips just started flowing in. There's like millions of dollars flying through. Maybe I should do that type of stream. Who's down for that? Zachary Zoom, are you here for the Game Dev Peon OnlyFans? That would be winning, probably. She says no. Hey, you know your way around here. Can you tell me where I'm going? This is your hometown. I don't know my way around the Night Elf City at all. Show me where to go. Where's the warrior trainer?
You're not changing that.
Say that in English. English translation, please.
I don't know. Really.
Yeah, pretty much. She's like, I don't freaking know. Why would I know? At least I can sell.
The highest quality.
Oh, that was a lot of junk. Okay, finally getting all the scenes that I've been working on for the past few weeks. I'm gonna be starting all this weekend. Oh, you need to make your horde character. Have you made your character yet? You need to make your character so I can add it to a scene. Did you decide what you're gonna play? I mean, you have two options. You can you said you're gonna do DPS. We know that, but either if you want to have a minion and be a warlock, you can do that, or you said you wanted to turn into animals, so you could also be a druid. That means we'll have 3 druids, but it'll be like a tank, a healer, and a DPS, which might be kind of funny actually. So if you wanted to play a druid, you could play a druid.
Greetings.
That's like what
Do you
Slumber
seek
plays now.
instruction in Art of War? Be careful. Soon you will see others from different
Warlock
races
is
in
like the
battles
one
of
that
war.
has like the big blue
Do not let
minion
it
that follows
cause
them
any
around,
prejudice
Void
within
Walker.
you. They are welcome. They will aid us when they can. Not all of them
GM's
will be
gonna play a
altruistic,
mage.
but they should be granted some amount of
Pre-roll
trust.
ads.
But
with
none of this
disable.
matters now. Now we must focus
Is
on you.
baseball big
and
and
how
oh,
you can
it
aid our
is
people.
super
I am
big.
here for that very purpose.
It's insanely
I
big.
will
It's
train
more.
you in the ways of a
I
adventurer
could confidently
as you
say
become
it's more
stronger.
popular here than it
Return
is
to
in
me
America.
whenever you wish, and I will do what I can to aid you.
Japanese people, especially the because of Otani and stuff, they are really into it. I've never been to a Japanese baseball game here, but apparently, like, it's impossible to get tickets right now for the Hanshin Tigers in Osaka here. I was talking to my boss about it, and like, you know, he's a really famous game developer in the Japanese industry that has like a lot of connections, and he was saying that he can't even get tickets, and if he can't get tickets, that says something, because I know money is not an issue for him, but Yeah, apparently it's really hard to get tickets right now. Nobody can get tickets. Not really sure why. If it's just like maybe the team is really good right now or something. But yeah, it's really. I'd like to go check it out sometime because what I've seen on TV, the atmosphere is like totally different than it is for American baseball. American baseball, you know, it's pretty chill, and then when a hit or a good play happens, like people get all excited and stuff. But Japan, it's just like looks like it's constant like cheering like the whole time. Like they have like full bands and stuff that are like playing, and yeah, it seems like it'd be pretty fun to go see a game. But fortunately, seems like it's pretty hard right now. Picked a bad time to get interested. Yeah, in San Diego we have Yu Darvish, who's a Japanese player. I'm still hoping the Padres go to the World Series someday and win. We're one of the few teams in all of MLB that have never won the World Series. The team's been around since '69, I believe, and still, we've only gone to the World Series twice. And got beat both times rather quickly. Yankees and Tigers, I think, but the two times. The 84 team that went, I don't think they had much of a chance. It seems like they kind of got in more and more of a fluke, but I think the 98 team was kind of a, you know, back when Tony Gwynn was around and stuff. That was a pretty stacked team, but yeah, they choked really bad. And that's the last 98. That was like the last. They've been in the World Series.
Within you. They are welcome.
They got to the playoffs last year.
Not all of them will be altruistic.
I don't watch being so far away regularly anymore. I basically just kind of follow it towards the end of the season, and if it looks like they have a chance at the playoffs, then I get interested in it. But I've had my heart broken too many times by the Padres losing. Last time was pretty rough too because they had such a good team, and Dodgers went on to, they knocked them out of it, and then the Dodgers went on to win it all. So it's like felt like it could have been us, but. Okay, I'm gonna set the tom. This must be the next quest hub. What are you gonna do tonight? That's not an answer. Hello.
Hey. Very
Classic. I feel like, in general, out of about all the questions I ask you, you only choose to reply to about 30% of them. Is that number about right? 30%? No, about 40 maybe. Are you gonna play? To see? You didn't answer. Are you gonna play, or are you gonna watch a movie or something? Yeah, I need to get to a mailbox though before I do anything, because I have gear that's gonna rot if I don't get there. So after that, I could do a movie or something. Yeah, I think 30% is also being pretty generous, Zachary. I think she probably answers about 20% of my questions. She kind of goes at her own pace. There's no ill will. She's just like, nah, I'm not going to answer that one. I'm going to give you a totally different answer to a question you didn't even ask. What are you doing out here, buddy? Are you creeping? Are you wearing clothes? You better be wearing clothes. Okay, good. Alright.
I'm so glad you found me, adventurer. How did you know I was here?
Well, I got some reports that you've been creeping from the bushes, watching the the ladies and the dudes
By a
change,
spider
so...
named Ithius the Vile while exploring the spider cave very close to here. I am sure I have been seriously poisoned. You must help me. Please tell Dirania Silvershine. She will be able to help me. Hurry. I'm so dizzy.
Uh-oh. Poison. This isn't a snake bite poison. I think I heard a joke about that at some point. I'm not gonna reiterate that one on chat here, but I hope he's not saying what I think he's saying. No, we will not be sucking the poison out, sir. So where is this first town, anyways? I don't know this zone at all. Shadowglen? That's where I started, right? This map makes no sense to me. Where the hell is the first mailbox? Okay, well we got spiders to kill. This is gonna suck as a warrior because we're gonna be poisoned the whole time, I'm guessing.
Not enough rage.
Oh, that's right. I've got some more stuff to set. I need to put stuff on my bar.
Need more rage.
Oh, we probably got charged though. Yeah, we got charged.
Need a target.
You can only rend in defensive stance? Really? Wonder if I can make a macro that lets me switch stances and click that at the same time. I'm guessing I probably can. Battle shout. Bindings, character specific, so I don't mess things up.
Not enough rage.
Not enough rage. He needs to get motivated.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Oh, still let me. Oh, I guess all I have is defensive battle stance now. Okay.
Not enough rage.
I guess we could put that on Q then. Yeah, I actually have some pretty decent gear to send this guy. I think some of it's sitting in the bank, but I also have some more.
Need more rage.
The one that's stacked is my off-stream mage. He's got like a bunch of blues already,
Not enough rage. Need more
and he's only like 14.
Not enough
He's got to grow into him, but he's got like 3 or 4 blues already, and by far the best gear at a low level. It's just a lot of the stuff that we've been coming across in dungeons and stuff that
Not enough rage.
some of it I've purchased off the auction house or from people that want it
Not enough rage. Need
in the rolls. I've gotten lucky on some rolls myself, but we have switched to sending all the greens to our enchanter though for DE, which probably should have been doing from the beginning, but
Need more rage.
we just
Not enough rage.
we're all broke to put it bluntly.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Okay, first 2 enemies at one time here as a warrior. Let's see how this goes.
Need more rage.
Let's see. This might be our first death. possible. Nah, we'll get through it.
Not enough rage.
Yeah, definitely feels slower already, I will say. Well, maybe not slower, just more dangerous. What are you doing, Shaka Dots? You're getting beat up by a spider here. Let's help her out. I think she's AFK.
Not enough rage.
We did our good deed for the day.
Can't do that. Not enough rage.
I am a tank after all, right? I gotta start acting the part. There, I just protected somebody.
Not enough rage. More rage.
Oh, it's already getting to be more fun now that I have a couple abilities. I keep forgetting to use charge,
I
but
don't have a target.
hey, I got a bag. That's great at this level. Oh, a flimsy chain vest. That sounds sweet. I know I always like to have my armor start with the word flimsy.
Not enough rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Yeah, Night Elf stances are really cool.
Need more rage. Not enough rage.
Remember admiring
Need a target.
Night Elf armor compared to Blood Elf armor. Blood Elf armor looks so tiny, and my main was a Blood Elf hunter for so long that
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
the armor just never looks that great on him because it's so small. Because that mine's it. I didn't like the look of the male Blood Elves. I almost never play a female character. I always play male characters. But that was the one exception I made.
Too far away.
I wanted to do it. I did a Blood Elf female hunter,
Rage.
and that just made the armor even tinier. But I remember looking at like the Blood Elf or the Night Elf males and stuff, how cool armor looks on them. Being really jealous of the look of the hunters on the Alliance side.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Yeah, I was really tempted to go tank for the Horde
Rage.
series that we're doing, but then I realized that I already had decided at that point that I'm going to do one of each class and race, and if there's any chance at all for me to ever learn how to heal, because I've never played a healer class at all, it's going to be with a bunch of people that
Not enough rage.
I'm okay with. I don't want this to sound wrong, but I'm okay letting them die. I don't think anyone's going to get pissed off too much if I let them die. I'm sure there's a limit to that, but
Need more rage.
a lot more than just random
Enough rage.
group of people.
I can't do that. Not enough rage.
I'm a little more okay with testing out my abilities as a healer, which don't exist yet, because I've never played a healer.
Not enough rage.
Yuki's singing to herself, I don't know about what.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage.
Hey Yuki,
More rage.
Yuki. Trying to get her attention.
Not enough rage.
Do you know where the first town is? If you look at the map, do you know where the first town is?
Not enough rage.
Yeah, here, look at the map. You went through this whole area,
Not
right?
enough rage.
Like, I started here, and now I'm here, but where's like the first town that has like the first mailbox and stuff? Mailbox. Yeah, you went through this whole area, right? Somewhere there's like a town, right? This one? Oh, you just follow the road? Okay, maybe I'll just run forward. I want to kill this spider.
Need more rage.
I'm guessing they give you a quest to kill this big spider later.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Don't remember.
Not enough rage.
I guess it was her first time in World of Warcraft, so we'll forgive her there.
More rage.
It's probably all a confusing mess.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Oh. I can't get over there, can I? Well, that's kind of annoying. Can I shout at it?
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. That seems like something you wouldn't want to lose, though. Oh, I know. It might be under that big pile of clothes that I'm too lazy to fold. Maybe.
You wanna quench tomorrow?
Whoa.
Stairs, you have one.
I don't have one in the bedroom yet. I should make a bedroom
Not
pile.
enough rage. Need more rage.
Yeah.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Yeah.
Not enough rage.
Yeah, that seems like not something that seems fun.
Not enough rage.
You have a bunch too, right? That you don't want? Hmm? You remember you said you were gonna sell them online or something, the stuff that you didn't want, and you started taking pictures and stuff, and then... Too wrinkled? Oh, you... to take a picture?
Not enough rage. More rage. Not enough rage.
Where's all that stuff? Is it in the other room? On the shelf? I have a problem. Yeah.
Where's my phone?
No, sounds like you have a problem. You lost your phone. Apparently Steve stole her phone. I don't know how that happens. Uh-oh. Honey Opie? Steve has been going crazy recently. Using mommy's card. Okay, we got that one done. We turn these two in, and then I'm just going to make a run for that first town. I was going to try to progress there, but it looks like it's a little longer than I thought, too. And then we'll probably close this one out since we're over an hour anyways. I basically just wanted to get the series kicked off tonight and get the stuff out of the mailbox, which I will probably... I don't know, we'll see how the night goes. Favorite thing to do is hanging out with Yuki and doing stuff, so that takes priority. Probably watch something, but if she falls asleep or I still have energy later, I might get on and do that other episode for this series too, the priest, troll priest. Worst case, tomorrow morning we'll do it.
Oh dear. I was wondering.
And then we're gonna do the leftovers series, which is the warlock and the shaman, tomorrow as well.
We may be able to help Ivan, as I know of an antidote that should help with the poison. It requires some ingredients.
Music is
though,
nice
before
here.
I can make it.
I mean,
I'll
music
need
I've
hyacinth
heard a
mushrooms.
ton of times,
You
but
can find these growing under trees.
it's
or you may
nice.
collect them from the
Ugh.
grouse south of here.
Uh-oh.
They seem to have taken
That's not
liking
that
to
yawn
them.
wasn't a good
I'll
sign
also
for
need moon petal
having
lilies,
enough
which
energy
only
later
grow
to
around watery pools. The last ingredient
get another
may prove
episode
the
in.
most difficult.
You
From
never
the
know
very
though.
spiders
I don't
that
have a bedtime
poisoned
tonight,
Ivorin,
so
collect webwood ichor.
usually me having to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. It means I have to go to sleep at a decent time, or I'm gonna have a really bad day the next day. But
Thank you, adventurer.
tomorrow we're going
When
to
I
USJ,
return to
but
Darnassus, I
it's
will compare the
not till,
venom
like, I think
within
3
these
p.m.
sacs with the venom of other spiders. It is my belief that it will have properties linked to the recent growth of our new world tree.
See, well, that has a slow speeds. I think we want slow speeds.
Now that
I don't know. I have to do some research on warriors.
I'd like some live specimens to study. Unfortunately, capturing a living giant spider is more than I can ask of you, young adventurer. And a giant spider is more than I could handle myself. But if you can find an unhatched egg, then delivering specimens will be much easier. And I can then arrange for the
Okay,
unhatched
we're gonna
spiders to
ignore
be
that quest
contained.
for now, and I'm gonna try to
There must be
run
a
to
nest
the
deep in
mailbox.
Shadow Thread Cave. Please search for an egg in the nest and return it to me.
Honey, you can start looking for something to watch. I'm running to the mailbox now, so I'll be done here in probably about 10 minutes or so, I would guess. Oh, we got grills that we have to kill here too, so we'll run back for these guys later. Yeah, never having played through this zone, I just don't have a map of this zone in my head, really. I mean, I'm
Greetings,
looking
young
at the
adventurer. Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must
map
deliver to
here,
the
but I
town
know
of
there's like a lot of
Bologna,
elevation
but I still
changes and
have
stuff
business
too,
with
so it
druids
doesn't
of
really tell me
Shadowfell
much.
And cannot yet leave. Can you deliver this package for me? It must be sent to innkeeper Keldemir at the Dolomite.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is like the deliver the package from Northshire to, or Northshire Abbey to Goldshire. So this is probably off to like the Goldshire level area or whatever. We'll go back and do that other stuff, but I just want to go get a mailbox. Yeah, that makes sense because that's where Goldshire is where you hit your first mailbox in Elwyn as well. Brill in the undead area. Went through, we haven't cleared it yet, but we did a few bosses in Nomergon over the weekend. My first time ever doing Nomergon. Never even been inside the zone before. And looking at it, especially like the size and stuff, like I guarantee at one point during development that was an actual gnome city that was going to be in the game. I haven't looked online. There's probably like documented stuff where they talk about it or something, but at one time, at least in development, I'm guessing that the gnomes and the trolls had their own full city. I always thought it was weird that not every race had a full city, and now we're actively subtracting cities after Battle of Azeroth. Oh hey, what's up, Grandma Colin? Didn't see you over there. Why are we seeing a tree? Yeah, because I've actually never done this zone before, that's why. I have the all the characters rolled for the next 3 years of Classic, so the big thing that needed this one to get cleared is I sent myself some gear about a month ago. It's still in the mailbox now, but I think it probably only has about a week left before it expires. And there's some pretty good shoulders that I think I'm going to pass to my hunter, actually, but I did send them to my warrior once, so I need to get those out of the bank. But like I said, I've never played this zone before, so I actually have no idea where the hell I'm going. Trying to look for the like Goldshire of this area, which I'm guessing is this Dolinar or whatever. Like getting lost along the way. Oh, hey, what's up, demonic
Now
buddy.
what?
I don't know if this is somebody we should be making a deal with. Yeah, I was trying to think in my mind of where the troll one would be. If they'd never even started it, which is possible. Maybe they, early in development, they figured out that they couldn't handle it. I guarantee that was a scheduling thing. I guarantee that a producer was making a schedule and a cut had to be made, and that's where it was. But I would think at least probably when they were drawing up the world map, there was probably a spot that was supposed to be for trolls. I'm wondering if it was, what is that? Dungeon Zul'Gurub or whatever. I wonder if that was like supposed to be the troll area, but like it would have to be a spot that has a low-level zone connected to it, because where would that be? Ungoro Crater. Is it Ungoro Crater? I can't remember where that zone even is. Oh wait, no, maybe it's not even. What's that zone called? They ignored all the Horde, most likely Kalimdor stuff. Late in development, they ran out of time. Yeah. Empty plains. Yeah, you can feel it for sure. Daenerys, Azshara, those look like unfinished zones for sure. Where do you think the troll city would have been though? Because I'm sure they at least had it at least on a map or something when they were drawing up the original map. Oh, whole freaking ground shakes with those guys. That's crazy. Hey, there's my mailbox. Let's see what we got. Okay, yeah, I sent myself a lot of crap. I had more days than I thought, though, on it. Holy crap, this is a lot of stuff. Why did I send myself this much stuff? This is a lot of crap. Well, this is what I did on my off-stream mage too. He had a lot of stuff too, but it's like these ones here, this is what I was worried was going to disappear. These auction for like 34 gold, but I'm going to give them to my hunter. He can actually wear them too. He's at 22, so that'll be good for him. I do think I have some low-level stuff too in here. But I actually need to get bags. I don't have bags, so maybe that's what I need to do. I need to buy myself some bags. Well, it looks like I've got 10 days. So 10 days, that's how close I got to stuff starting to disappear. Oh, Echo Isles. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking like about the hinterlands too. There's like a big troll encampment there too, but I don't know if there's any low-level path to the hinterlands. I can't remember exactly where the zone is. But that also seemed like a really unfinished zone as well. Like it had stuff in it, but like it's not a full experience like Elwyn Forest or Westfall is.
Ah, yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadowglen. It is a shame Porthanius could not bring it himself, for we have much to discuss, he and I. But I'm glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I'm glad you came. While you are here, please, rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirits high.
Well, let's look at some bags really quick, because I can't get my stuff out of the mailbox without bags.
Peace of body and mind is a sure path to failure. So...
Luckily, I've been doing some auction house stuff, so should be able to get some decent bags. I usually go to 10 slots first and then upgrade to 12 slots later, but I mean, knowing that I'm going to need them eventually, maybe I should just jump to the 12 slots right away. I mean, I guess that's what like Classic Plus could be. Oh yeah, and for those of you that are on Twitch or watching this in the archive, just a reminder: unfortunately YouTube comments, I'm not allowed to put them on screen anymore because apparently there's something in the terms of service for Twitch that you're not allowed to put YouTube chat on screen. So unfortunately, I had to remove that from my scenes, but. Chatting with Grandma Collins on the YouTube chat right now about where the trolls potentially went into. Oh no, it's cool. I'm actually probably going to be off here after I get bags anyways. Yuki wants to watch a movie or something, so probably we need to get her caught up for Doomsday. She went all the way through Endgame like a couple years ago. But she never really started this, like, when it gets to all the TV stuff, it gets really, you know, confusing and stuff. You have to have quite a commitment to watch all the Phase 4 stuff, so we're going through it. She's seen a lot of the newer stuff, though, like Thunderbolts, and she loved Fantastic Four, but with Doomsday coming out, she liked Deadpool a lot, too, Deadpool and Wolverine. She really liked that, but with Doomsday coming out, we got to get her caught up. Like we just watched, she saw Shang-Chi for the first time about a month ago or so. We just watched. I had only seen Doctor Strange 2 in the theater once, but watched that with her a few weeks ago. So we need to do the Eternals, but I'm kind of like. I don't even know if they're going to show up in Doomsday, to tell you the truth. I feel like that's one that they just totally decided, like, not doing anything with it. But I don't know. They might surprise us. Okay, first I want to see, are people still... Yeah, it hasn't really... There's still a lot for sale here. Okay, I'm going to keep these. Alright, books. No, not books. Containers. Bags. Yeah. That's what we need. What's the cheapest 12 slot that there is? Eight slot. That's a cheap 10 slot, small silver pack. That seems too cheap. Why is that so cheap? I guess these are all that. Okay, I guess maybe I just have more money than I did before on the Alliance side. My Horde is still way richer. I still have around 70 gold on my Horde side. I'm definitely going to get to the mount quicker on this side. I'm about to ding 33 on this side. Alright, so this is the cheapest. Large knapsack. Okay, well we'll just get 4... Is it 4, right? Yeah, 4 large knapsacks. It's an angry red color. It makes perfect sense for that character. Alrighty. So we'll send that over to him, and then I can loot my mailbox and probably call it a stream there. I might be back to do the priest tonight too, depending on what we get up to. Oh, hey, I sold some more. Yeah, there. See, we're still selling them. Another expert first aid sold. I mean, I'm buying them for like 20 silver or so, so it's definitely a profit. Okay, and then we will put those in the bank. Or not in the bank, in the mail. And you know what? I probably should send him a couple gold too, so he's not freaking poor. Okay. This texture line drives me crazy now. There's no silhouette change, so I don't think that there's any rotation there or anything. But that black line, I think it's just a lack of padding on the texture. I think like they put the texture right up to the line and then like pixel perfect up to the line, where usually you need to put a little bit of padding around the edge, or like you'll see it on foliage a lot of times. That's why they put like green around the leaves and stuff, but I don't think that's supposed to be that because it goes right across the belt strap and stuff. Ever since I saw it, I can't unsee it now. It's really annoying. I need to hurry up and switch my chest out. Well, I look different now. I don't know about these hot pants that I'm wearing here. I think we need to get something better. Or at least get something that doesn't look like I am cruising for booty on the streets. Yeah, these shorts are not very becoming. I think we need to, I'll take the loss in armor if I have to get different pants on. Okay, so we have money. We have bag space. We'll save that for our bank. Okay, I don't... Okay, this is a lot of stuff though. I do need to sort through it. How much is this? Let's get it out of the mail. We need to get out of the mail once, because I would hate to forget about it and then... Holy crap, yeah, that's a lot of stuff. I've just been randomly sending stuff that looked like it might be good for a warrior. Not really paying too much attention. But it was quite a bit more than I had thought. Okay, mail is empty. Nothing is going to rot. Anything I can put on right now? $18, $16. Yeah, these are mostly going to be just... Oh, hey, yeah, we can put this Severing Axe of the Boar, a two-hander. But I don't think I have axe skill yet. No, I need to get the proficiency. Oh, I had a bag that I'd sent myself to at 10 slaughter. 13. Oh, I sent myself a t-shirt. I was trying to sell this on the market for so long because it said it's like 2 gold, and it's totally a lie. There's nobody wants this foot pads shirt, but yeah, probably in the next episode we'll make a run to Darnassus and drop all this stuff off in the bank. But I do want to send those shoulders to my hunter. Give him... We've got some regular leather ones we'll leave here, but 3 strength, 6 agility. It's crazy what those sell for as a green. But consistently, I've seen them at that price. I think they're from Shadowfang Crawl? Or Razorfang Crawl? That was a mashup I messed up there. Let's see... Hooter Graham, yeah, that's him. Okay, put him back in the inn. Okay, let's turn off our music. Pick these up really quick. For the longest time, he had no shoulders at all. Like, since the last time I was actively playing him, he didn't have shoulders at all, so I sent him some shoulders. He looks way cooler with big shoulder pads on, but we're already upgrading him before we even got to use him. I believe I'm 22. My mage is 21. My undead mage, almost at 22. He's also working on wool right now, so I've been sending him wool. Man, it is kind of tempting to sell those for 34 gold though. Or at least maybe list them. That's a lot of money. I might have to think about that. I mean, this character, his gear is... I think I've only given him like one thing that I picked up in dungeons and stuff, so this is all just quest gear. He's probably like the worst geared character. Him and my mage are probably the two worst geared characters I have, because they were mainly played before I started doing a bunch of dungeons and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I've been patient with this stuff. I could list it up and see if it sells. If it doesn't sell, then I could... Why, thank you, buddy. You get a friendly cheer. You know what? I'm gonna toss this to my banker and give it one whirl. Give it one whirl on the auction house. If it doesn't sell for what it is, it's a 2,000% upgrade, but I just worry, being as low level as it is, that like it'll be great for a while I have it, but I will definitely outgrow it at some point here, and then I'll wish I had my 30 gold. Okay. Poor dwarf. He's like gets handed an awesome set of shoulders, and then I'm like trying to yank him out of his hands. I don't know if I've checked the bank to see if anything's sold. I've been lazy recently and just listing stuff on my rogue. Okay, let's do an auction house refresh really quick and make sure that those are still selling for that. If it sells, I'll be really happy. I don't think I've sold anything for that high. The highest is about 10 gold or so for a blue maybe, but that would be a nice infusion of cash. Hey, I have 6 gold on this guy too. Forgot about that. List this up on the auction house and we're gonna call this one done. It has been in the back of my head though, kind of annoying me that I knew that I had stuff in the bank that was going to rot at some point. It's still kind of bothering me on my warlock and stuff too, but I sent that stuff a lot later, I think. But I will get all of that taken care of this weekend. Yeah, still says 34. Huh, somebody else is actually selling it too. Let's see if it sells. Would be nice. I mean, there's a lot of rich people out there. It very well might. Put some other auctions up here. This is all. None of this stuff has been selling. This was all just stuff that didn't really slot into any of the... You would think because I have one of each class that everything would be game, but because of the Horde Alliance thing, a lot of the times it just doesn't match up right, and I don't need leather on the Alliance side and stuff, so yeah, it does become a lot that I end up not needing. Yeah, we're gonna call this one done though. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. It wasn't super eventful, but you know, the first episodes never really are. It's another good argument probably for making that second channel that is more like algorithm friendly. People that don't want to sit through an intro and just want to get right to the content right away for 20 minutes and then be done with it. Because we could just edit through, we could, you know, put 4 episodes in one. But yeah, it's kind of a different audience, and it's not really the type of content I'm super... Like, I would be happy if I could just upload all this stuff the way it is, and then have all that stuff actually get good views, but it seems like I do need to entice the algorithm a little bit, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Hopefully it'll work. Thanks for hanging out. It's Friday night here, and we have a 3-day weekend in Japan, so you'll be seeing a lot more me this weekend. Like I said, we do have our One Piece show at Universal Studios Japan tomorrow night, but other than that, I don't think we really have anything planned. Been going out a lot recently, been a lot of drinking parties with work and stuff, a lot of work functions, a lot of going out with friends and stuff, because in Japan you kind of make plans a month in advance usually, because everybody has schedules. So you can't really just drop in on people like you do in America, but that creates a lot of situations where like plans get bunched up and you get like a really busy week or something like that. So we've been going out a lot. I don't think we're going to be doing too much this weekend other than USJ. So yeah. Oh, just realized my game feed is behind. I need to fix that. Where is that? Game feed. The text that says game feed is behind the actual picture. I can't have that. There we go. Okay, now it's fixed. Wonder how long it's been like that. Is it like that in my other scenes? That one's good, that one's good. That one has... Wait a second here. I find it... Oh, that has some hidden text behind there, doesn't it? Yeah, my scenes are kind of a mess here. Game version. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, delete that. Not really how I intended to close out the show, but hey, I will forget if I don't do it now. So yeah, everything is now perfect. All our scenes are 100% the way I intended, until I find something else wrong with it. I'll see you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. I'll probably be knocked out after we watch something. So catch you tomorrow for a bunch of other series. Have a good one, everybody.